And for this hour, Elizabeth is not only a queen-to-be, but a bride.
So much distance between us and those images. Between that day and today. Until now, on the eve of their 70th wedding anniversary, that day has come to life and at the fingertips of anyone with an internet connection, a credit card, and an open mind.
To have and to hold. To have and to hold.
You see that little stumble there?
To have and to hold.
Apparently never happened.
Sheer perfection.
The record $130 million series, The Crown, tries to do what no one has done before. Serialize the early days of Queen Elizabeth's life while delicately imagining what fills in the blanks, even as she still holds the job.
I need to speak to my sister. Now!
And delicately adding drama to a story with no shortage of it.
Are you my wife or my queen?
I'm both.
I want to be married to my wife.
Deep research went into it. The costumes and the casting, mostly applauded. From King George VI to Winston Churchill, to Princess Margaret and Peter Townsend, the group captain she fell in love with. But while the series may have been inspired by true events, if you watch closely,
so this is all wrong here, and whether
it often veers away from them.
And his portrayal, in a word, is rubbish.
Prince Philip.
Prince Philip. Matt Smith did a very bad job. Prince Philip's not petulant, he's not arrogant, he can be abrasive, but the suggestion in this series that he was angry at having to bow to the Queen is absolute nonsense. I'm angry that he is portrayed as someone who wasn't. And, you know, Netflix should be wrapped over the knuckles for that.
Royal historians have pointed out a slew of battles between royal fact and fiction. Dukedoms, one said, are created on paper, not on bended knee with a sword.
Hello. Such a pleasure. Oh gosh, look, I got that one.
Another points out Prince Philip is wearing a 1953 coronation medal as early as February 1952. There's also the timing of the king's illness.
His cancer wasn't diagnosed for at least another 4 years, so why would he have been coughing up blood? But the dramatic moment when they're operating on him, trying to save him from the cancer, just close to that balcony, in a room close to that balcony, all true.
The crown must win. Must always win.
Those involved in the series say they get criticism from both purists and anti-monarchists.
The thing that I think is successful about the story is you get a feeling for who they are and what they have to go through as people, as human beings, you know. And I think that's an enormous success, because there is this sort of massive facade that one's used to.
The series is, despite the questions, hugely popular here. Binge-watched, even among the non-royals in there.
But I'm telling you, the footmen, the protection officers, the cooks, the domestics, the people who make up the beds, the dressers, the lady-in-waitings, they're all glued to the set, all of them. She's not watching it. The Queen isn't watching it.
But millions are still watching, brought closer than ever to royalty, who are often seen here as the best soap opera they've ever had. Nala Ayed, CBC News, London.